My dear viewers, now discuss ncert solution for class 10 science chapter 1 in-text questions. That is the part 1 subject matter chemical reactions and equation. For the ncert books, page number 6, the first question discuss why should a magnesium ribbon be cleaned before burning in air. Okay, that is, magnesium gets covered with a layer of magnesium oxide when kept in air for a long time. Okay, this layer hinders the burning of magnesium, hence it is to be cleaned before burning. Okay, next question, question number 2. Write the balance equation for the following chemical reaction. That is, hydrogen plus chlorine form the product hydrogen chloride. This is the equation balance H2 plus Cl2 form 2HCl. Okay. Next part, barium chloride plus aluminum sulfate product from barium sulfate plus aluminum chloride. This is the balance equation 2BaCl2 plus Al2SO4 whole 3 product from BaSO4 plus 2AlCl3. Next part, sodium plus water product from sodium hydroxide and hydrogen. This is the balance equation 2Na plus 2H2O, that is product from 2NaOH plus H2, that is the evaporation of hydrogen. Okay. Next question, question number 3. Write a balanced chemical equation with state symbol for the following reaction. Number 1. Okay. Solution of barium chloride and sodium sulfate in water react to give insoluble barium sulfate and the solution of sodium chloride. Okay. This is the answer. Balance equation BaCl2, that is aqueous solution, plus Na2SO4 sodium sulfate solution, that is aqueous, product from BaSO4 barium sulfate solid. S means solid. আশা করি বোঝা গেছে। And 2NaCl AQ, that is solution. Okay, my dear viewers. Next part, that is the part 2. Sodium hydroxide solution in water, that is aqueous, react with hydrochloric acid solution, that is HCl, in water, that is aqueous. Two product, that is produce sodium chloride solution and water. এটাকে আমরা এক্সপ্লেইন করতে পারি এইভাবে, by the equation NaOH AQ means solution, HCl AQ means solution from NaCl salt, but this is the aqueous, this solution form, and H2O liquid. Okay. Next question, page number 10 for NCERT book. Okay. That is question number 1. A solution of substance X is used for white washing. Okay. Number 1. Name the substance X and find its formula. Answer part 1. The substance whose solution in water is used for whitewashing is calcium oxide, that is quicklime. Its formula CaO. Okay, calcium oxide. It is one type of basic basic oxide. Okay, NaO, similar others example basic oxide. That is the this part is the basic oxide, CaO, calcium oxide. Next part, explain this part. Write the equation for substance X named in one above with water. উপরে যে আমরা ইকুয়েশন যেটা এক্সপ্লেন করেছি সেখান থেকে যদি আমরা ওয়াটারটা মিক্সড করি কি প্রোডাক্ট হবে সেখানে আমরা এক্সপ্লেন করব। Calcium oxide CaO solid, that is calcium oxide quicklime plus water H2O liquid form calcium hydroxide, that is aqueous solution called calcium hydroxide, that is slack lime. Okay, quicklime formula CaO, slack lime formula CaOH equal to. Okay, next question number 2. Why is amount of gas collected in one of the text tube in textbook activity 1.7, that is electrolysis of water, double of amount collect in the other, name this gas? Okay, this answer explain this part in activity 1.7. Water is electrolyzed, okay, to get H2 gas, that is hydrogen gas, at electrode, and O2 gas at the other electrode. That is the chemical equation 2H2O liquid, that is the liquid part, from 2H2O gas plus O2 gas. Thus, two molecules of water on electrolysis give two molecules of hydrogen gas and one molecule of oxygen gas, or in other words, the amount of hydrogen gas collect would be double than that of oxygen. আমরা যে ইকুয়েশন এখানে আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি সেখানে হচ্ছে আমরা কি ওয়াটারটা হাইড্রোলিস হয়ে ডাবল amount of hydrogen than oxygen. Okay, next question number 1, but the page number 13. Question number 1. Why does the color of copper sulfate solution change when an iron nail is dropped in it? Or the similar question, an iron nail is dropped in the solution of copper sulfate for about 30 minutes. State the change in color observed. Give the reason the change. Explain this question. When an iron nail is dropped in copper sulfate solution, the displacement reaction takes place. Okay, this type of the reaction, displacement reaction. The color of the copper sulfate solution is due to the formation of light green solution of iron sulfate. This is the color of iron sulfate, color light green solution. Okay, next question number 2. Next question number 2. Give an example of double displacement reaction. Then other one gives in activity 1.10 for NCERT text. That is sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid react to form sodium chloride and water. Okay, this is a reaction sodium hydroxide NaOH plus HCl form sodium chloride NaCl plus water H2O. Okay, this is the displacement reaction. Okay, this is one type of the displacement reaction. Okay, next question number 3. Identify the substance that are oxidized and substance which are reduced in the following reaction. Okay, number 1, 4Na solid plus O2 gas form, that is the product form 2Na2O solid. This is the type of the reaction. Substance oxidized is sodium as it gains oxygen and oxygen is reduced. Next part, copper oxide, that is solid, and hydrogen gas form copper solid and water liquid. This is the substance. This is explain the answer. Substance reduced in copper as hydrogen is oxidized as it gains oxygen. Okay. My dear viewers, now discuss NCERT solution for class 10 science chapter 1 textbook chapter. Okay, part 2. To take the part 1, please show the decision box. Now, the question 1, which of the statements about the reaction below are incorrect? That is, 2PbO solid plus carbon solid form product 2Pb, that is solid, and carbon dioxide gas. Okay, option A, B, C, and D. That is, A, lead is getting reduced. B, carbon dioxide is getting oxidized. C, carbon dioxide is getting oxidized. D, lead oxide is getting reduced. That is the right answer, option 1. That is A and B is the right answer. That is A and B. Okay, that is lead is getting reduced and B, carbon dioxide is getting oxidized. Okay, next question, question number 2. Ferric oxide Fe2O3 plus 2Al aluminium form aluminum oxide plus iron 2Fe. Okay, the above reaction is an example of a combination reaction, double displacement reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction. Okay, that is displacement reaction. Okay, next question, question number 3. What happens when dilute hydrochloric acid is added to iron filling? Take the correct answer. Okay, option A, hydrogen gas and iron chloride are produced. B, chlorine gas and iron hydroxide are produced. No reaction take place. Iron salt and water are produced. Option A, that is hydrogen gas and iron chloride are produced. Okay, my dear viewers. Next question, what is the balanced chemical equation? How should chemical equation be balanced? My dear viewers, এখানে শুধু অনলি ফর কোশ্চেনটাকে ডিসকাস করেছি কি করে ব্যালেন্সটা করা হয়, তা হাউ টু ব্যালেন্স, কীভাবে ব্যালেন্স করা হয় তা ফুললি একটা ভিডিও আমাদের ডিসক্রিপশন বক্সে দেওয়া আছে। ওকে, টু টেক দ্য ভিডিও হাউ টু ব্যালেন্স কেমিক্যাল রিয়াকশন প্লিজ শো দ্য ডিসক্রিপশন বক্স, স্পেশালি only for the balance equation, how to balance equation. Okay, now what is a balanced chemical equation? A balanced chemical equation has an equal number of atoms of different elements in the reactant and products. Okay, the chemical equation should be balanced to safety the law of conservation of mass. Okay, next question, question number 5. Okay, translate the following statement into chemical equation and balance them. Okay, number 1, hydrogen gas combined with nitrogen to form ammonia, that is answer 3H2O, hydrogen gas, nitrogen gas into form ammonia 2NH3 gas. Okay, number B, hydrogen gas, that is hydrogen sulfide. Okay, hydrogen sulfide gas burned in air to give water and sulfur dioxide. That is the chemical equation may be present H2S, hydrogen sulfide gas, plus 3O2 oxygen gas form sulfur dioxide SO2 plus liquid 2H2O. Clear? Next, C. Barium chloride react with aluminium sulfate to give aluminum chloride and a precipitate to barium sulfate. The balance equation 3BCl2, that is barium chloride aqueous, Al2SO4 aluminum sulfate aqueous form 2AlCl3 aqueous plus 3BaSO4 barium sulfate solid precipitate. D. Potassium metal reacts with water to give potassium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Okay, that is 2K, that is potassium solid, 2H2 liquid, that is water from potassium hydroxide 2K OH aqueous plus hydrogen gas H2. Okay, next question number 6. Balance following the chemical equation. Similarly, please show the how to balance special video. Please show the description box. Okay, now number 1, HNO3 plus, that is nitric acid, calcium hydroxide COH whole 2 from CaNO3 whole 2 plus H2O. That is the balance equation 2HNO3 CaOH whole 2 from CaNO3 whole 2 plus 2H2O. B. NaOH sodium hydroxide plus sulfuric acid H2SO4 from sodium sulfate Na2SO4 plus H2O. That is the balance equation. That is answer 2NaOH plus H2SO4. That is the product formation Na2SO4 to H2O. Next part C. NaCl sodium chloride plus silver nitrate AgNO3 product from silver chloride AgCl plus sodium nitrate NaNO3. That is the balance equation NaCl plus AgNO3 product from, that is the product AgCl silver chloride plus NaNO3 sodium nitrate. Next part D. BaCl2 barium chloride plus sulfuric acid H2SO4 from barium sulfate BaSO4 plus HCl. That is the balance equation BaCl2 plus H2SO4 product formation BaSO4 plus 2HCl. Okay, please clearly understand for the fully concept of the video. Please show the description box. Okay, write the balanced chemical equation for following reaction. Okay, calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide from calcium carbonate and water, that is CaOH whole 2 calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide CO2 product from calcium carbonate CaCO3 plus water H2. B. Zinc plus silver nitrate product from zinc nitrate plus silver. Okay, that is Zn2AgNO3 product from ZnNO3 whole 2 plus 2Ag. Next part C. Aluminium plus copper chloride product from aluminium chloride plus copper, that is 2Al plus 3CuCl2 product from 2AlCl3 plus 3Cu copper. Next part, that is D. Barium chloride plus potassium sulfate product from barium sulfate plus potassium chloride, that is BaCl2 plus K2SO4 product from BaSO4 plus 2KCl. Question number 8. Write the balanced chemical equation for the following and identify the type of reaction in each case. Barium, that is potassium bromide, and barium iodide, that is product from potassium iodide and barium. That is a type of reaction, double displacement reaction. Okay, Br I change to Br I also I, that is double displacement. Okay, next part, zinc carbonate from
zinc oxide and carbon dioxide. This type of the reaction, decomposition reaction. Zinc carbonate form zinc oxide plus carbon dioxide, that is decomposition. Okay. Next type reaction, hydrogen gas plus chlorine gas form zinc chloride gas. This is a type of reaction, combination reaction. Okay. H2 gas plus Cl2 gas form 2HCl gas, that is combination reaction. Next part, that is D. Magnesium solid plus hydrochloric acid aqueous form magnesium chloride aqueous plus hydrogen gas. That is the types of reaction, displacement reaction. Okay. Cl change to Mg. Okay. Mg solid plus 2HCl aqueous form AgCl2 aqueous plus hydrogen gas. This is the displacement reaction. Okay. Question number 9. Okay. What does one means by exothermic and endothermic reaction? Okay. Give example. Exothermic reaction, those reactions in which heat is evolved are known as exothermic reaction, and exothermic reaction is indicates, right, plus heat, okay, on the products side of an equation, that is C solid plus O2 gas form CO2 gas plus heat form. Okay. Next example, N2 gas plus 3H2 gas form ammonia 2NH3 gas heat from. Okay. Next type, endothermic reaction. Endo মানে absorb. Okay. Those reactions in which heat is absorbed are known as endothermic reaction. Okay. And endothermic reactions is usually indicates by written negative heat on the product side of a chemical equation. For example, C solid, that is carbon, 2S sulfur solid, product from sulfur, that is carbon disulfide CH2 liquid form. Okay. That is heat absorb, negative sign. N2 gas plus O2 gas form 2NO gas, heat absorb. Okay. Why is respiration considered an exothermic reaction? Explain. Respiration is an exothermic process. Okay, because during respiration, glucose C6H12O6 combines with oxygen O2 in the cell of our body to form carbon dioxide CO2 and water H2O, along with the production of energy. Okay, that is why respiration considered an exothermic reaction. Okay. Next question. Question number 11. Why are decomposition reaction called the opposite of combination reaction? Okay. Write the equation for each reaction. Now, two or more compounds are mixed to produce a new substance in a combination reaction. Okay. Whereas one material decomposes into two or more components in a decomposition reaction. As a result, decomposition reactions are referred to as a polar opposites combination reaction. Okay. Next question, question number 12. Write one equation is for the decomposition reactions where energy is supplied in the form of heat, light, and electricity. Similar question, decomposition reaction require energy either in the form of heat or light or electricity for breaking down the reaction. Write one equation is for decomposition reaction where energy is supplied in the form heat, light and electricity. Now discuss decomposition reaction that requires activation energy for decomposition which is provided by the thermal energy, that is known as electricity, that is electrolytic decomposition. An example of electrolytic decomposition is as follow: 2H2O water from 2H2 gas and oxygen O2 gas. Okay. Next question, question number 13. What is the difference between displacement and double displacement reactions? Write equation for each reaction. Okay. Now, in displacement reaction, a more reactive metal displaces a less reactive metal from its solution. Okay. For example, iron Fe solid plus copper sulfate aqueous CuSO4 product from copper Cu solid and FeSO4 aqueous. This is a displacement reaction where iron displaces copper from its solution. Okay. In double displacement reaction, two reactants in solution exchange their ions. For example, silver nitrate AgNO3 react with sodium chloride NaCl from silver chloride AgCl and sodium nitrate NaNO3 change the ion part. Okay. This is a double displacement reaction where silver nitrate and sodium chloride exchange chlorine ion and nitrate ions, okay, between them. Clear, my dear viewers? Next question, question number 14. In the refilling of silver, the recovery of silver from silver nitrate solution involves displacement by copper metal. Write down the reaction involves. Okay. The recovery of silver from silver nitrate solution involves displacement by copper metal. Copper, that is Cu, being a more reactive metal than silver, that is Ag, displace silver from silver nitrate. In this way, silver can be obtained from its solution. Okay, that is the equation, word equation, silver nitrate plus copper from copper nitrate and silver. What do you mean by precipitation reaction? Explained by the giving example. A reaction in which an insoluble solid called precipitate is formed that separates from the solution is called a precipitation reaction. For example, when ferric chloride reacts with ammonium hydroxide, a reduced bound precipitate of ferric hydroxide FeOH 3 is formed. Okay, the following reaction take place, that is FeCl3 solid plus ammonium hydroxide NH4 OH aqueous from ammonium chloride salt NH4Cl aqueous and ferric hydroxide FeOH 3 solid. This is the precipitate product reduced bound. Okay. Next part, that is the question number 16. Explain the following terms of gain or loss of oxygen with two examples is oxidation and reduction. At first, oxidation. Okay. The addition of oxygen to a substance is called oxidation. That is sulfur plus oxygen from sulfur dioxide. That is the addition of oxygen to sulfur. Next example, magnesium react with oxygen, that is from magnesium oxide, that is addition of oxygen to magnesium. That is the example of oxidation reaction. Okay. Next part, reduction. The removal of oxygen from a substance is called reduction. That is, example, CO copper oxide react with hydrogen at presence of heat from copper and water. Here, copper oxide is being reduced to copper because oxygen gets removed from copper oxide. Okay. Next example, zinc oxide react with carbon from zinc and carbon monoxide. Okay, that is, hence zinc oxide is being reduced to zinc because oxygen gets removed from zinc oxide. Okay, my dear viewers. Next question, question number 17. A shiny brown colored element X on heating in air becomes black in color. The name of the element X and the black colored compound found. That is, X is copper. The black colored compound is copper oxide, CO. Now, copper is actually brown in color and also on reaction with oxygen to form copper oxide, which is black color. So basically, when copper metal is heated in air, it will get oxidized, okay, for the formation of copper oxide, which is black color. That is the chemical equation: copper 2Cu plus oxygen O2 form 2CO copper oxide, that is cupric oxide. Okay. Next question, question number 18. Why do we apply the paint on iron articles? Okay, কেন আমরা আয়রন আর্টিকেলসের উপর পেইন্ট করি? Okay, why do we apply paints on iron articles? That is, paint does not allow iron articles to come in contact with air, water, and shaped iron articles from damage due to rusting. Okay, we applied paint on iron articles to protect them from corrosion. Rusting is commonly termed for corrosion of iron and its alloys such steel. Okay. Next question, question number 19. Okay. Oil and fats containing food items are flushed with nitrogen. Why? To keep food item fast and safe from getting oxidized, food items are flushed with nitrogen. Now, oil and fat containing food items are flushed with nitrogen because the non-reactive nitrogen gas does not combine with oil and fat. It acts as an antioxidant, and prevents them from being oxidized. Oil and fats containing food items are flushed with nitrogen. Okay. Next question, question number 20, at the last question in this part. Explain the following item with an example: corrosion and rancidity. It is very important. Okay. I now discuss corrosion. It is the process in which metals are eaten up gradually by the action of air, moisture, or chemicals such as an acid on their substance. For example, when iron is exposed to moisture, air for a long period of time, its surface acquires a coating of brown flaky substance called rust. That is, rust is mainly hydride iron oxide, that is iron valency 3 Fe2O3 X H2O. X is the variable number. Okay. Next part, ranticity. The conditions produced by aerial oxidation of fat and oils in foods marked by unpleasant smell and taste is called ranticity. Ranticity spoil the food materials prepared in fats and oils which have been kept for a considerable time and makes them unfit for eating, that is not suitable for eating. Okay, now the ranticity can be prevented by the adding antioxidant to food containing fats and oil. It can also be prevented by flushing fat and oil containing food with nitrogen before sealing. Okay, my dear viewers, any problem, any query, please comment in box. Try to solve. Okay, thank you.